Please rise. Hear ye, hear ye. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Drake is now presiding.
You may be seated. Prosecution lawyers, please read your opening statement.
Hi, I'm Charles Pittman, and my client has been treated wrong by all three goats gruff. They trespassed onto his bridge. Yeah, in the story it never said it was his bridge, but it was. Plus, I mean, come on, it was during goat season, so there's nothing wrong with hunting during hunting season. His medical bills are extremely high. And where do you think he gets his money? He's retired and barely able to pay the electricity bills. Plus, that was his field, and they just came right in and ate his crops. Also, the goat just came in and attacked him when he didn't even do anything. Plus, there were at least 10 planks missing from his bridge. Who do you think should pay for that, I would hope you choose the guy who broke it. I mean, that's not cool. My client and I are outraged, along with all of our witnesses and my fellow lawyers. Do you know the amount of crimes committed? I can't recall all of them off the top of my head, but I can name a few. Damage to property, breaking and entering, battery, and these are just the first few that pop into my head. My client didn't do anything wrong, and we demand justice.
The defense now calls their first witness. The defense lawyers, please read your opening statement.
Hello. My client is so innocent because he was only hungry and needed to cross over the bridge to get grass, which happened to be on top of the troll's seating area. The troll is actually guilty because he wanted to hurt my client. It was attempted assault. When the medium-sized goat came through, he knew a much bigger goat was coming and he was planning to gobble him up. Also, it was attempted forcible detention because he wanted to put my client in his stomach, a place where I'm sure my client does not want to be. It was also battery because he was using violence by yelling loudly at him whilst Jeremy was only trying to cross the bridge. It was an attempted murder as well. He knew very well he was going to attempt to eat Jeremy Gruff. When the second goat came through, he told him that he would wait for the biggest goat to come through in order to eat a larger amount of goat meat. The troll quoted, "I'm going to gobble you up," to my client. It is also possible damage to property. Someone may have owned the meadow in which Jeremy normally fed. Also, if the troll threatened to eat just anything walking over the bridge, then he probably ate other animals or even humans before. These are all things that the troll could be charged for instead of him charging my client. Thank you.
The prosecution now calls their first witness to the stand.
The prosecution now calls Lily the Ladybug to the stand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You may be seated.
Witness, please read your opening statement.
I am Lily the Ladybug, and I was in the meadow eating my 6 usual pieces of grass for my lunch. When I looked up, I saw this really big goat hitting this small troll. The billy goat hit the small troll so hard he fell off the 20-foot bridge. He got huge bruises and he also got cuts. So me being my usual self, I fly over to talk to the billy goat. I screamed so loud. He looked down and stomped on me. He broke my left wing. The doctor was so far away, I could not get there in time. So I have evidence that the billy goat stomped on me. And also, I forgot, the billy goats held me captive because they thought I would go yapping off to all my friends to tell them what they did. I am Lily the Ladybug, and I saw this incident with my own 2 eyes. That billy goat has no heart.
Prosecution, you may begin questioning your witness.
Did you see the troll being injured?
Yes, I did. he was hurt very bad. I was just minding my business, and then I looked up, and that goat was being so rude.
Where were you when this incident occurred?
I was in the meadow eating my 6 pieces of grass, and like I said, just minding my own business. And then he fell off the 20-foot bridge.
What did the billy goat scruff do to you?
He stomped on me, I say. He stomped on me. He hit me so hard, I fell and broke my left wing.
Did you know the troll before this incident happened?
No, I've seen him when I ate my other lunches before, but before that I've never really seen him.
Where were you when this happened?
I was in the meadow.
Did the billy goat scruff ever pay for your injury?
No, they did never pay for my injuries.
Defense, you may question the prosecution's witness.
Do you know the troll's past violent behavior?
No, all I saw them do was hurt the troll so bad.
How many animals have you seen that has crossed the bridge?
I've only seen one other one, and he was very rude to the troll too.
Did you hear the troll say or threaten the billy goat that he wanted to gobble him up?
No.
Does the troll have a right to stop anyone crossing the bridge?
Yes, because that's where he lives.
Do you think it was right to accuse the goats when the troll is the one who threatened them?
Well, the goats threatened the troll first. They said they were walking across his bridge, and then the trolls told them to back up, but they didn't, and so they hit him off the 20-foot bridge.
The prosecution witness may now be seated, and the prosecution may call their second witness to the stand.
The prosecution now calls Nemo Word to the stand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I did.
You may be seated.
Witness, please read your opening statement.
I was swimming in the ocean with my dad when I got swept away by a current, and I found myself under a bridge, so I took a rest. And I was about to swim back and try to find my dad when I hear this big noise, and I look up, and there was somebody falling from the bridge, and I look up, and it's a troll. So I try to go back, and the troll lands right in front of me. So I look up, and there is a big billy goat sitting there smiling and looking at the troll. So I wake the troll up, and when I did, he screamed in pain. And then Star-Lord offered him a ride to the nearest hospital.
Prosecution, you may question your witness.
Where were you when you saw this incident?
I was heading back to the ocean.
Did you ever visit the troll?
No, that's the first time I've seen him.
Did you try to get help for the injured troll?
Yes, I tried to look down the river and see if there was anybody else, but there was no one.
Have you seen the goats since?
No, I have not.
Did you ever encounter the goats before the incident?
No. I've never crossed the path.
If so, how did your meeting go?
Well, he just looked mean. By the way, I looked up at him, just smiling down at the injured troll, not helping him.
Defense, you may now question the prosecution's witness.
How is the big goat guilty?
because he knocked him off his bridge and just he looked down and smiled at him like he was dominant.
Did you see the troll threatening the goat?
No, I just saw the billy goat, get mad and just hit him.
Were you angry when the goat pushed the troll down the bridge?
Yes, from that day forth, I wanted to put him in jail.
Why didn't you help the troll?
I did stop and help the troll. I stopped and woke him up because he was unconscious. And when he woke up, he screamed in pain.
Witness, you may now be seated. The prosecution now calls their third witness to the stand.
The prosecution calls Star-Lord to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may be seated.
Witness, please read your opening statement.
Hi, I'm Peter Quill, but I'm better known as Star-Lord. I was getting a fish that is an absolute honor to eat in the other galaxies, but quite common on Earth, tuna. I plan to sell it to the collector who likes to collect things, hence the name, for a high price. I was on my way to my normal fish gathering spot when I saw a goat trample over Trowbridge's home bridge. I was curious, so I decided to watch. I saw that a slightly larger goat started jumping up and down on his bridge, which I believe angered the troll. After the second troll got off, After the second troll got off, the third walked on and rattled the bridge till it was near its breaking point. Troll tried to calmly ward off the goat, but the goat launched him off the bridge, and I went to help him. He looked badly injured, so I airlifted him to the nearest hospital. On our way to the hospital, he told me what happened. Then we landed and I left to find the tuna. Later I came back to visit and I brought a tuna. The doctor said he had a large rip in the skin on his back. That would take a massive amount of time in the hospital. This is why I am a witness in this trial.
Prosecution, please begin questioning your witness.
Were you injured by the billy goat scruff?
No, I wasn't, but I did see the fight from a distance and had to airlift the troll to the hospital. If I was any closer, though, I would have to been because the troll landed in front of me and in the raging river.
Did you see the goats break any laws?
Yes, I saw them commit battery because they attacked the troll, assault because they not only attacked him, but almost destroyed his house/bridge. Also, they should be charged with damage of property because they ate the grass behind his house, which he owned.
What were you doing when this event occurred?
I was on my way to gather tuna, and in my spaceship I saw this event from going down, and I decided to stop and help the troll. But it was too late. At least I took him to the hospital.
Did you see the troll being injured?
Yes, I saw the troll being attacked by the sinister furred billy goat gruff. He was using his sharp horns to ram into poor troll with the strength of a bulldozer. If troll wasn't as strong as he was, he would have tons of broke bones.
Were you friends with the troll?
Not until recently, after he was released from the hospital. To be honest,
He was a complete stranger to me before this accident.
Have you seen the goat since?
That was all. Oh, no further questions. Defense, you may now begin questioning their witness.
What time did the event happen?
About the middle of the day,
Why were you at the scene?
I was on my way to go get tuna.
Have you ever had past experiences with the troll?
No, I have not.
Have you previously met any of the goats?
I have not met any of the goats either.
Where do you live?
I live on a spaceship which I was flying to go get the tuna.
No further questions. Witness, you may be seated. The prosecution now calls their fifth witness to the stand. I meant fourth.
The prosecution calls Trollbridge to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may be seated.
Witness, please read your opening statement.
I am Trollbridge, and I accused the three billy goats growth.
First and foremost, I accuse the biggest billy goat growth of assault, damage to property, breaking and entering, and battery. I accuse the other two of breaking and entering and damage to property. When I was airlifted by Star Lord, I was able to see the bridge only to find it half destroyed. I've had that bridge for 130 years ever since I was a young troll. They didn't care. Meanwhile, I was half conscious because the biggest billy goat growth hurt me so badly. That shows that the biggest billy goat hurt me and is guilty. Just look at me. They hurt me so bad. I think that these goats are master criminals and have done this many times. My aunt, who lives under a bridge, said the same goats that attacked me also tore up her bridge. It killed many colonies of termites and ladybugs. Now they came and did the same thing to mine. It's about time they're locked up for their crimes. I rest my case.
Prosecution, please begin questioning your witness.
Did the third billy goat gruff ever apologize to you?
No, the third billy goat did not apologize to me. Instead, as he trampled and kicked me off the bridge, he laughed. The last thing I remember was the billy goat making fun of me as I fell off the bridge. That alone should make him guilty.
Did either of the first two billy goats threaten or attack you?
No. Although the first two billy goats didn't threaten or attack me, as they walked off to the field, I heard them say that their oldest brother would hurt me and destroy me. They are just as cruel as the third billy goat gruff. That is why I think they should be put in jail, just like the third billy goat gruff.
How many times did the goats headbutt you in all?
The third billy goat headbutted me at least 40 times, but that's not all he did. He also trampled and kicked me till I screamed for mercy. Also, he knocked about 10 planks off my bridge. The third billy goat disrespected my property even more by overgrazing my field. He ate about half of it, and it'll take a long time to grow back.
Has the attack done any lasting damage?
Besides fully destroying my bridge, I'll be crippled in my left leg for life. So now I'll always walk with a limp. That is why I'm pressing charges on the third billy goat gruff. He should pay for my medical bills.
And what kind of condition is your field in?
As I told you before, it is overgrazed and mostly taken out. All the colonies of ladybugs with either serious injuries are gone. Those poor ladybugs. It took me about 100 years to acquire a field so fine and of that size. Now, it's all gone.
If the goats aren't locked behind bars, do you think they will continue to wreak havoc on other trolls, bridges, and fields?
Yes, they will, because that's how cold-hearted they are. They are sinister goats and will stop at nothing to get what they want. Food. They only care about making themselves fat with grass. I hope they will be behind bars for at least 25 years.
No further questions. Defense, you may now begin questioning their witness.
Why were you under the bridge?
Because that's where I live, and it's more comfortable there. Instead of being on top of the bridge, it gets affected by weather, so the bridge shelters me from it so I can have a sound sleep.
Have you had prior experiences with the goats?
No, but my aunt has. As I told you before, they destroyed her bridge too.
What is the name of your aunt?
Her name is Aunt Sally Troll.
What time do you think the event happened?
Well, it was midday, and it was about 6 months ago in the winter. So, yeah, about that time.
Did you see the condition of the goats' meadows on the other side of your bridge?
They weren't the goats' meadows, first of all. They were mine. And they were overgrazed, as I said before.
Defense now calls their first witness to the stand.